Honorable Tembekwayo.
Thank you, Chairperson. The simple reality is that only the EFF has presented a concrete and cogent plan to create sustainable jobs and grow South Africa's economy. One of the greatest failures of the post-1994 government has been the inability to create decent and sustainable jobs, especially for able, willing, and young people. South Africa has more than 22.6 million people who can work, of which 16.4 million are working and 6.2 million are unemployed. Here we are talking about people who looked for work, could not find work, and eventually gave up. These are people the post-1994 government has failed and continue to fail. Our people, especially young people, should not despair any longer. As the EFF, we carry the hope, we carry the political and ideological will to create jobs, implement a national minimum wage, and achieve quality work and a living wage. Firstly, to create sustainable jobs, the EFF industrial policy will focus on inward industrialization with export capacity. We are not going to repeat the mistake of the post-1994 government that failed to create jobs because it did not pursue inward industrialization. As a result, we import everything we use on a daily basis. We import spoons, pots, toothpicks, bulbs, blankets, vascombs, electrical appliances, DVD, clothes, and the majority of other things we use on a daily basis. These are products which we can produce. Our people who are unemployed can be employed in factories to produce these finished products. To achieve this, the EFF government will declare multiple special economic zones where companies that employ 2,000 people in sustainable jobs pay them a minimum wage, and employees will have access to the benefits. Historically and now, this is the most efficient way to create jobs, to build industries, to produce things that people consume on a daily basis and involve people in all stages of production. Secondly, the EFF government will use state procurement decisively and in all spheres of government, including state-owned entities, which is estimated at around 1 trillion every year, to enable industrialization and localization. The EFF government will amend the PFMA and MFMA to produce 80% of all goods and products from local producers, of which half should be owned and controlled by women and youth. The EFF government will leverage the economies of scale to buy commonly used products such as motors, linen and garments for hospitals, using the government budget to maximize the effect on industrialization and job creation. Any policy that grows the economy but fails to give us jobs and fail to prioritize quality of work will be a repeat of the last 25 years. This is the only way our people who are hopeless now will gain economic power. This is the only way we'll grow the economy at 6% in 2020 and 21, and this increased to 10% in 2022. Dear South Africans, for our land and jobs now, please vote EFF. Thank you, Chairperson.
Order, Honourable Member. Honourable Schleimer.